Hi, this is Stephen. Welcome to your practice. We'll be doing a short breath of fire tutorial. We're going to begin with a couple of options. It might feel a little bit weird if you haven't done this before, but I think soon you'll get the hang of this. And of course, as with everything, the more you practice, the more you'll feel like this is a natural way to breathe. Not a natural way to breathe, but a really good breathing exercise that can create a rapid change in how your body and your mind is feeling. Now, the yogis call this breath the kapalabhati, which is translated as the skull shining breath. And that's because it often gives you a little bit of like a lightheaded feeling. It seems to just zap your mind completely clear, like you're polishing the inside of your brain almost. And it's a great way to get rid of sort of stuff that's been hanging around or that's been spooking around your mind, and also to quickly bring a sense of energy and vitality in the entire body and into your system. So hopefully you will experience that with me. Let's begin with, we're going to begin like a panting dog. So we'll be sticking out our tongue in a moment and do a couple of breaths with the mouth open, like a dog that's just ran for a long distance. So do this with me. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue like this. Nice, that's enough. Hopefully nobody's watching us from nearby. It might look a little bit weird. Nice. Now I think you got the hang of this. Let's try something else. We're gonna do the same without sticking out the tongue. So just a couple of rounds. Do this with me, just like this. Nice. So you'll notice it's a forceful exhale. The belly, the abdominal muscles are engaged, squeezing all the air out. And then the inhale happens as you just relax and the air flows in naturally. Now, this is pretty much the technique. There's only one more thing we need to do for the traditional breath of fire technique, which is the same thing with our mouth closed. So we're not sticking out the tongue, we're not opening the mouth, but we're doing this sort of a internal dog panting kind of thing. We could start really slowly. So try a few rounds, keep your mouth closed, no tongue out. Nice. Hopefully that worked well. If you have no idea what you're doing or what's supposed to be, that's quite normal, I would say, especially as you're beginning with this. Another good way to give yourself some tactile feedback is just to have a hand on the belly, and then you can feel how your abdominals are squeezing back, pushing the air out on the exhale, and then the inhale is passive. You just relax and the air flows back in. We can do a couple of rounds really slowly, and I would like you to feel how the hand pushes back, the belly steps back, and the air is pushed out. So go a little bit slower, do a few rounds with me. Nice. So you notice really forceful exhale, really passive inhale, and we can practice a couple of rounds together. I'm going to guide you through about half a minute of the breath of fire, the kapalabhati, followed by an exhale. We'll hold the breath out for a little moment, and then we'll do a full inhale. We'll hold the breath in for a couple of moments. At no point should you feel out of breath or sort of in need of an urgent breath. Just let go before that, before it becomes uncomfortable. Nice. Let's go. Deep breath in. Complete exhale before we start. Inhale halfway and begin. Keep going. Forceful exhales, relax inhales. That's about 10 seconds. If you still want to use the hand on the belly, you can do that. If you want to slow down or speed up the pace, you can do that. We're at about 20 seconds. Keep going. Nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the air out, empty completely. And then at the bottom, pull up the pelvic floor a bit, squeeze the belly a bit back, draw the chin back, and hold. So we're staying empty and we're increasing that emptiness by just squeezing all the sides in a little bit. Nice, and let the air flow in, release those locks first, slowly from the bottom to the top. Inhale completely. When you're full, apply the same lock. So you're lifting the pelvic floor, slight little squeeze up, Then a slight squeeze of the belly back and a little movement of the chin back. So you're held from all the sides, the side, the front, and the back. Yes. Hold for a few moments, squeeze the air inside you, and then before it becomes uncomfortable, you're gonna let go, let the breath return to normal, and take a few recovery breaths. Nice. To see how you feel after this first round. We've got 2 more rounds together, and hopefully you're getting the hang of this, and it will start to feel more and more doable to breathe in this way. It's a really quick way to get some extra boost of energy, to let go of some stuff that is in your way, to clear the obstacles, as the yogis say. Nice. Let's do round 2. Deep breath in. Complete exhale. Inhale halfway, and we begin half a minute. Breath of fire. Try to move mostly from the belly. Keep the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the face quite relaxed as best as possible. We're about halfway, about 15 seconds to go. Doing great. You're almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the air out. Empty, empty, empty. At the bottom, left pelvic floor. You can even hollow out underneath the rib cage. Tuck the chin a little bit back. Then first release the locks. Let the air flow in calmly and all the way from the bottom to the top. When you're full, apply the little squeeze from the bottom, from the middle, from the top, and create this sort of pressure cooker effect. The yogis call this the transformation which is happening around the spine and your nervous system and in the entire upper body. When it's been enough, before the breath becomes uncomfortable, let go and let your breath return to normal. Just take a few recovery breaths. Let the shoulders soften. Let the neck and the face be soft. Try to keep this as much as possible while we do the breath fire. Got 1 more round left. Let's get going. Deep breath in before we start. Complete exhale. Inhale halfway and begin breath of fire. You can go faster, you can go slower, just find a rhythm that works for you and keep going. You can also use your hand. Forceful exhale, relax inhale, about 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. You can even round your back a little bit, tuck the chin down. At the end, lift pelvic floor, draw belly back, and squeeze. Let go of the locks. Let the air flow in. It's a big inhale to the top. Pause and hold your breath. Squeeze from all the sides, top to bottom, side to side, front to back. This time, if it feels comfortable, you can hold a little bit longer. But before you start gasping for air, you need to let go and just let the breath go back to normal. When it's time, release all the locks, all the effort, and just enjoy the open space in your mind. Can you feel that skull shining effect? Can you feel stuff has been cleared out of the way? Can you feel the tingle of energy just under your skin, every cell of your body? And what else can you notice? Nice. It was a pleasure to breathe together with you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this was a useful tutorial that you will repeat a couple of times. It's a really great daily practice. It's also a good warm up to go into meditation. And I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks for practicing.